Professionals in my car. I'm your host, Oscar Montenegro. Today I have Dr. Suelyn Hall, owner of Quantum Health and Wellness Center. Dr. Hall,
Good morning.
thank you
Morning.
so much for getting in the hot seat.
I'm excited.
Let's get right into it. Tell everybody what you specialize in.
I'm a urologist, and I've also just received my master's in metabolic and nutritional medicine through the University of South Florida, and with an emphasis in preventative and anti-aging medicine through a fellowship at George Washington University.
Okay.
Yes.
This is an up and coming industry.
Yes, it's pretty much cutting edge medicine. How are we going to do more prevention than cure, which is how we want to practice medicine in the future.
Makes sense. And so what does it take to be a leader in this industry? And what I mean by that is, how do you set yourself apart from the competition?
So it takes courage to go outside the box, to do something different. You have to take action. You can't build a reputation on saying what you're going to do. You actually have to go out and do it.
That's good. And so your staff, how many staff do you have in your office currently?
Currently in my office at Quantum Health and Wellness Center, we have 4 other staff members.
Okay.
A nurse, a nurse in training, an administrative assistant, and a nurse practitioner.
And so what does it take to be a leader of people in this business? Meaning, how do you get them to execute on the common goals of the organization?
Basically, being courageous to step outside the box is the first step to even do this. And you lead by example and persistence. I think those are important qualities in enhancing others. All our employees are engaged in getting ahead of the curve. They're all wanting to do something different and make an impact for people in a positive way.
And so if we were to try to multiply you, if we would try to develop other leaders in this industry, what does it take to be a leader that's in your shoes? That's right, in preventative health.
In preventative health, this information that I've learned in my master's program actually is scientifically validated. And mainstream medicine has not quite caught up with this. But I think this is the wave of the future in regards to patients wanting to get ahead of the curve and trying to prevent diseases from occurring rather than waiting till they get a disease process and then having to try and cure it at that point. How do we prevent getting cancers? How do we continue to be healthy? How do we learn to eat right and have a good subsistence diet, good replacement of things that we're deficient in, such as nutritional supplements. A lot of us don't realize that sometimes you may be deficient in magnesium or vitamin D while you feel fatigued, rather than that you didn't just get enough sleep.
Sure.
So there are other factors that we would normally get in our food supply, but our soil is so deficient and depleted that we have to actually go and replace these essential elements or amino acids in our body for our bodies to function well.
It sounds like this is a comprehensive approach to this very complex issue.
Yes.
It isn't just necessarily about our bodies, but where we're getting our food supply and these types of things, correct?
Yes, correct. Trying to eat more organic and decreasing our exposure to pesticides is a key element in regards to preventing diseases that occur as a result of exposure to chemicals.
Sure, and that makes perfect sense. What can people do starting today or tomorrow, preferably today, to get on the path of effective leadership?
To get on a path of effective leadership, one, you have to lead by example is the first thing. There's so many choices for us to so many opportunities, so many twists and turns that we can hardly anticipate everything, but you can at least try to put your desires and your, like this new business of mine is a passion. And I'm passionate about it, and I extended myself to go and learn all the information to be able to give back to my community. So to be on the path of leadership, you have to be motivated by giving back rather than trying to receive, not being selfish. Um, Making an impact in this world is so much more than just one small entity, and that's why quantum came from. It's more of a infinite number. What small particle can make a difference? So that's kind of my concept.
That's great. Doctor, this has been great. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you again getting in the hot seat.
You're welcome. Good to meet you.
Have a great rest of the day.
I will. Thank you.
Bye-bye.